I only wanna be a dope boy till I'm the domain. Trying to stay hood but won't die. And these beats used to ass all the time.
Hey, what's going on? You tuned in to Smoke Dog TV. We got a special guest today, go by the name of DJ Chizzle. What's going on, DJ Chizzle? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we good.
What's going on, bro?
What's cracking, bro? What's cracking? What's good with you?
What's good, man? We got you tuned in on the podcast today, man. Smoke Dog TV. We got
Okay,
DJ Chizzle Beats in the building. Go ahead. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, because the whole world might not know you, I know you, but the whole world don't know you, you know what I'm saying?
Now, that's what this is all about, bro. I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it. What's good, man? How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks for giving me a platform to share who I am with other people that I don't even know. You feel me? Thank you for that.
For sure, for sure. You could have been anywhere in the world, man. We appreciate you.
That's what's up, man. I'm here, man. Yo, Smoke Dog TV. I like that. Hold on, let me light up Smoke Dog.
Yeah, we both gonna light one up. You know what I'm saying?
Take a drag for that, man. What's up, man? What's up, world, man? Yo, it's DJ Chizzle Beats, aka Grind Season. I'm all about working, man. I'm really into in music, yo. I shoot videos, I rap, I make beats, I DJ, I do shows. I'm all involved in it, and I'm here for it, yo. I'm trying to let the world know who I am so I can do more stuff and bigger things. You feel me?
Right. So, where are you originally from?
Springfield, Massachusetts. I was born in Springfield, Massachusetts, and when I was I think it was like seven or eight, I went down south and stayed with some family I have down in Alabama, and I was raised down there till I was 15. Then I came back up to Springfield, Massachusetts, and I've been here ever since. I didn't travel the world, but that's my lineage from
Springfield to Alabama.
Down south.
So what you like more? You like the down south? You like the down south vibes, or you like the Massachusetts vibes? Which one you like the most?
I like the whole vibe. I'm in the middle. I'm a little bit of egg, but that's like how I told you how I got broke down. I got a little bit of everything in.
Right.
Like I grew up down south when I was young, so I know how life is down there. You know what I'm saying? And then I came up here and it's different. You know what I'm saying? But I can see shit from all types of sides because I was in different environments. You feel me?
For sure. So what got you into music,
Definitely.
man?
I think it was kind of in my blood because of what I was surrounded around. Like I had this favorite uncle there, and he used to play records. He had a record collection, so I was introduced to music at a very young age. So it fascinated me, and I looked up to my uncle. So, he was into music, so I got into music. Like first it was just listening to it, and then when I got further and further into it, you know what I'm saying, I started experimenting, and it just came. I don't know, man. I mean,
He inspired you. Your uncle pretty much inspired you.
Like you learn a whole new language, you know what I'm saying? And music is communal. You always sharing it with people. Like music really ain't nothing if it's just you. You know what I'm saying? It is something to you, but you want other people to hear your music. You feel me?
Right.
So
It's a universal language.
Right. It's like a building thing. So like,
right.
It just went along with my personality too, making music.
Okay. What's the first type of music you started making?
I liked it, like Al Green, Barry White, fucking the OJs, Ohio Players. You know what I'm saying? The guys that was making the music with the instruments back then, because that's where it all come from, like them sounds and you know what I'm saying? The guitars, the bass, the drums,
right?
The collaboration of all of that shit, horns, keys, all that, you know what I'm saying? So I was into it way back then, like in the elements of it. I was into music, but you know, that was a long time ago. That was like music evolved and how people was putting out music and hip hop came. That changed the game.
Right. So when did you first perform your first rap? Like when did you first perform in front of a crowd of people?
Wow. As far as like a performance in front of people?
Yeah.
I had to say like in the 90s, like the late 90s, almost in the 2000s, I think I did a performance. And I kind of liked it because I was kind of already in the spotlight because I was making beats and DJing. So like I didn't even start rapping first. I was making beats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I got known for, making beats. So I be hearing so many different types of beats because when I did research on, you know, what beats were about and like sounds and shit like that. So like I heard a lot of songs. So after a while, I just started doing what I thought would go on the beat.
Right.
And after that, I started, you know, you start to learn that your mouth and your mind is an instrument too. You know what I'm saying? When you add to a beat, because a beat could be one thing, but when somebody rap on it, it sounds totally different. Right. Because he added different tones to it, and the shit that is missing is in his voice.
Right.
You feel his cadence, how he rapping on it, what he's saying.
The delivery. Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like playing a guitar.
Right. Delivery and shit like that.
Yeah. All that shit has a factor in it when you're doing it, but.
So, who is your top 3 artists?
Top 3,
dead or alive? You on Smoke Dogg TV now?
I fuck with MF Doom.
Say that again. I couldn't hear you, bro.
Doom. MF Doom.
MF Doom.
Yeah, MF Doom.
I gotta look him up. Everybody that's gonna watch this podcast right now, y'all make sure y'all look up MF Doom.
MF Doom.
MF Doom.
MF Doom. Group, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna put some you gonna have to do some research on the ultramagnetic MCs. I fucks with they was on whole other shit early. Niggas wasn't ready for it.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Ultramagnetic MCs.
Okay.
Ooh. Them guys was, and you got to look at like when it came out and what they were saying when it came out. Like I think they was kind of a little ahead of their time.
Right. If you could collab with any artist, who would it be? Like right now?
Right now?
Like an artist that's hot right now, like Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying, Future.
I'm gonna go behind something that matches my music though. Like I'll do a song with Kanye.
Right. Kanye.
Yeah.
That's dope right there. That's dope. That's a good look right there.
It's like the type of shit that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you listen to my music, you'll notice like it ain't all that a lot of negative things in it. I'm just, I point out people's feelings and emotions, but I talk about what I'm doing and I'm always throwing things in there that I'm really doing. You feel me?
Right.
And I try to keep it towards the music and all the actions that I'm doing because I'm doing them all. You feel me? I'm not just rapping and don't know what's going on. Nah, I'm rapping and I know what's going on. You feel me? I'm making money from all of this shit. So that's what the grind is like. I went into a field and I just started learning a whole bunch of other shit that had to do with the same thing. Like it all goes together because otherwise you're gonna wind up spending money for those things.
Right. So you're trying to keep everything in-house.
Killing overhead, the more skills you learn.
Yes, sir.
And then you just got to put your hours in with it and
build that repetition and that reputation.
So that's what the grind is all about.
Right, right.
You know, a lot of the things that I purposely put out there that people be looking at that I do, I've done them so many times that I know, like, I don't care, man. I know that shit hot.
For shit show.
You feel me? Like, listen, you'll check it later. You're gonna be like, yeah, he did do that. You feel me?
Right, right, right.
I got faith in my music because I really try to be conscious of what I'm saying and just not saying any, you know, I ain't dissing other people or nothing like that, but that's not my vibe. You feel me? When I make music, you feel me?
Right.
Trying to diss nobody out here. Like, everybody do what they do. And I ain't hating on nobody. But I got something different.
Do you think that rappers and musicians, you know what I'm saying, impact society?
Yeah. They change lives when they become successful.
Explain. Explain for the people. You know what I'm saying? Go down through there.
If you focus and you try to keep, like, you got to choose what you're going to do, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be about music, you got to really be about it. And, like, you can't be running around in the streets trying to get money off the streets. You got to get your ass a job, sit your ass down and be serious about it, because you could be up and get famous. And being in the streets and making money in the streets, they don't mix, because one is like, you want to stay out the way, and one, you like, look at me. So that's an oxymoron in itself. If you're trying to hustle and rap at the same time, you basically telling on yourself off of GP, general purpose.
Exactly. You're right, man. You hit it right on the head. You said a mouthful right there.
And they the kind of people, like, they'll just wait until you get on. As soon as you get real, you make that one step over to famous, and they'll bag you. Fuck it all up.
As soon as you finna cross that finish line, they hit you in the back.
They're like, oh, hold up. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you ain't, yeah. That's how it goes. It's sad, but it's true, bro.
It's in the news right now. Like, a perfect example is in the news right now. Like, I rest my case. I mean, them niggas is dope as hell, but damn.
So do you think the internet changed the way that music? You think that the internet changed the way that music operates? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got CDs no more and stuff like that?
Yeah, it speeded it up.
Right.
It speeded it up to where it was so much information that people started needing songs shorter, because now you notice how songs is just 12 bars in the hook. The hook might be 4 or it might be 12. But
everybody's attention span real short.
And they do two 12s and that song off, and before you know it, you want to play it again. That's what they want to do. But also, it's just speeding everything up. Like I said, like, it's not on the fucking disc that's spinning circles. They sending it to us straight as electronic waves and light. Fuck it, we just got it.
Right.
We catching it and listening to it.
So how you think social media contributed to the music industry?
It made a lot of people make money. Like, when it first came out, if you were smart, you got right off of that shit. Yeah, I was one of the people that was smart. It got right off of it because it was just free promotion. Like, they just let you connect and make your. But this is when they was setting their algorithm up. They had to, like, just let it rock and do whatever for a certain amount of years so they could, you know, look at all the stats and
It
shit.
had to grow organically. Yeah, right.
Right, this is what we gonna do. We know what we got. We got a lot of shit here. We just got to organize this shit because it's the whole world. You feel me?
Right.
So it took them a couple years to organize it. Now it's what it is now. That shit is trash. That shit is like they got algorithms that just be listening to you when you talk on your phone and shit, popping up ads and shit you be thinking about. You be like, how the fuck?
Like a motherfucker, for real.
Where, nigga? That shit trying to sell you some shit.
Yeah, you ain't lying. So let me ask you a question. Okay. So live gigs, do you think they're still profitable? Like people still touring and doing live gigs?
The only thing I think it is now is that everything got downsized. Everything's smaller now. Everything's more private because of the COVID and all this other shit. So it's taking shit longer to get where it need to go, but it's still happening. You feel me?
Going down. It's still going down.
At the end of the day, if that's what it is, and if you can keep that up consistent, that's gonna eventually start turning into something else.
So when the last time you did a live show?
Last Friday. No, last Friday I let somebody use my equipment for a live show Saturday. So I was just adjusting the mics and shit, but Friday I DJ'd.
Right, you was in the mix.
So coming up tomorrow, be doing the same thing. Artists gonna come in and perform a live performance.
Where you gonna be? Where you gonna be at? Let the people know something. Plug your shit, man.
Springfield, Massachusetts, at Bucket Fresh Studios, 1365 Main Street, Massachusetts, downtown. We on the 4th floor.
Y'all make sure y'all go fuck with my family.
Look us up on Facebook, man. Bucket Fresh Studios.
Yes, sir.
Massachusetts, 1365 Main Street.
So like, I ain't trying to get all up in your business and pocket watch, but like, how do you maintain the money that you make, like off the music? Like, how do you manage it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you put it back into the business? Do you just go buy jewelry with it? Do you like let the people know? Like,
I'm putting it back into the business with all the ventures that I got my hands in. I got my hands in shows. I got my hands in performances. I got my hands in DJing. You feel me?
You got a lot of irons in the fire.
Yeah. And I'm making it do what it do because I'm investing all of it back into the music, into the image, into the brand. The grind season. Yeah, I got the music out there. Just make sure, check it out.
Do you think money buy happiness, or you don't believe that?
I think peace of mind buy happiness.
Explain that.
Like, you gotta be okay with yourself. Because at the end of the day, nothing should bring you happiness but yourself. If you're able to be conscious enough to just think like, okay, what am I gonna think about? Be able to think, be able to breathe. Because some people don't live, you feel me? So you got another day to make a difference.
That's deep right there. You said a mouthful, bro.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's like, it starts with yourself. Like, you can't be looking outside of yourself for validation on yourself or living, or just, you know, things happen. The world moves. You just got to deal with it. It's how you deal with it.
Right. If you could date any famous female, Halle Berry, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, you know, just to name a few, for example, who would it be and why? No disrespect to the wifey if you got a wifey, bro.
I definitely got a wife.
Yeah, no disrespect to the wifey. Shout out to the wife.
Shout out to Boss Lady, man. She know I love her. It's a tough question, man. I never thought about that, yo, bro. Real talk.
Yeah. Okay.
So many beautiful women, I don't even know. Yo, if
gonna,
that's I'll spit it. I'll give you the question mark on that one.
yeah. It's just random questions that we got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a lot of women, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think I would have went with, Beyonce or somebody. You know, if somebody asked me that question, I think my answer would have been Beyonce. You know what I'm saying?
Now I thought about Beyonce, but she a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. I don't think two Virgos get along, man. So that probably wouldn't even work.
Right, for sure.
I'm a Virgo and shit.
What's the strangest thing ever happened to you, like, in the music business? Like, it could be something like you took a loss or you booked the show and you thought you were gonna make something, you broke even, or just, anything. Like, what's like something that happened after?
I did a show and I played the wrong song and I didn't know the words to it.
Oh man. It's fucked up, man. I think we all been there before, bro. Like, forgot our words, forgot our lyrics and shit. I think we all been there.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was definitely an eye opener.
Yeah. It could have been stage fright. It could have been it could have been smoke too many blunts.
Like it was just a total disaster.
Yeah, it could have been you smoked too many blunts, drunk too many shots, I don't know what it was.
It was a total disaster. I'm gonna fix it though. That's what I always strive for better now and shit. I be practicing my ass off so I know what the fuck. Like I got a couple of them. I know. Gotta know them. This is what you do. So like, you gotta have my cat, man. Because if you're an artist, that's one of the things about being an artist. You're supposed to be able to run them bars off real quick, and it's not just you gotta start getting a library.
So do you mix your own music?
Well, yeah, I mix my music, but I definitely send it out to an engineer once I finish with it, and they make it really sound great. I just make sure my reference can really tell a story, so when they do what they do, it's gonna be matched.
Right. You got a new project you working on?
Well, right now I'm just hitting you with singles. Right now I just dropped 2 Steps Ahead. That joint is fire. Produced by Lil Sad.
Okay.
I got my man Devious on it. Yo, that joint is hot.
Y'all be sure to go check that out. 2 Steps Ahead.
DJ Chizzle Beats, 2 Steps Ahead. That joint is fire. It's a great concept for a song. It's basically break down how we just thinking ahead of whatever everybody else is thinking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We steps ahead, so you thinking one thing, but our mind is somewhere totally different, and we doing something else, or we like chess.
Right.
From the opening.
Yeah, I can definitely dig that, bro, for shit show. So,
right.
Like, what's the best times that, like, when you record? Like, I know when I used to record music, because I mess around, I deal and dabble with the music, but the best time I record is like 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the best times you record?
I have to say like around 5 to 7, 5 to 9. 5 to 9 during the daytime.
Oh, okay.
Them areas I concentrate because that's when I mostly, I'm in the studio working on something. Because I do a lot of things. So it's certain times when I'm in the studio working.
Right. Okay. So do you own all the rights to all your music?
Definitely, I made it.
What program you use? What program you use to make your beats?
I'm a free agent. I own my music.
What program do you use to make your beats?
FL Studio.
Fruity
Loops, but I'm proficient on anything. MP, it's basically what's in front of me. I've been playing around making beats on my DJ controller, yo.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll take certain parts and I just keep scratching them and loop it.
Right.
And I've been doing it so long, like I could just make a beat. All I gotta do is just record what I'm doing, and it'll be a beat. So I'm thinking about doing some beats like that. then just either putting them up for a pack or put something on it, one or the other. It just depends what they sound like, but that's what I was thinking about doing lately.
So what's your formula when you make a beat? Like,
I gotta be in the vibe, like, you know, it basically depends on who I'm surrounded by at the time.
Right.
Because they help develop a lot of the beats, because it ain't really like, it's a vibe when you're making a beat, you feel me? So it's like, just like music, it's rap like that. People gotta be, you know what I'm saying, pleased by it, or they gotta sound like something that's good versus something that sounds horrible, because you need people around you sometimes, man. You can fuck around and be making some crazy shit.
Right.
I ain't talking about yes men. I'm talking about people who will just tell you stop or go another way. No, that ain't gonna work.
Nah. What was the exact moment you knew that was the career that you wanted?
I think once I won a talent show at high school, me and my peoples and shit, DJ Scope. Shouts out to DJ Scope, man. Me and him, we won a talent show at high school. So I knew after that, that's what it was. But it was just like how to, you know what I'm saying, get there. And that's been a long road. It's a long one, but
it's a journey.
We here now.
Right.
You feel me?
For sure, for sure.
And that's a great thing.
For sure. So do you have your social media, or do you have somebody handle it for you?
But right now I'm still running it, but I'm thinking about getting somebody to do that, because hands is getting full with a lot of other things. So if I want to like be able to keep people up to what I'm doing, I might have to have somebody else run it so they can just keep it smooth, because I'm moving real fast right now, and there's a lot of good things happening that I gotta take care of. So I haven't really been on it too much lately.
Right. Okay. We got 5 more minutes on the clock, boss man. So I'm gonna ask you something else. What are some suggestions that you would give, you know, some advice that you would give newcomers, like DJs, rappers, R&B singers, anybody that's trying to get into the music business?
At the point where you listening to this podcast, man, yo, just keep going. If you hear my voice right now and you do, you know what I'm saying? If you hear my voice, you can do it. That's all it takes.
Tell them they gotta stick.
Be just like me. You could be out here just like me, DJ Chizzle Beats.
They gotta stick to it stick to them.
Right.
That's what you gotta do.
Facts.
Facts, bro. You got any shout outs you want to give? Anything you want to plug? Any advertisements? Anything, bro?
KG. Shouts out to fucking Chris Cartel. Shouts out to Lower East. Shouts out to High Noble. Shouts out to Luz. Shouts out to my wife. Shouts out to fucking Smoke Dog TV.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to Grind Season and Bucket Fresh. Springfield, Massachusetts. One time.
Tell the people where to find you at, big homie.
Yo, you can find me at DJ Chizzle Beats, Beatz. You know what I'm saying? On Facebook is Maurice DJ Chizzle Brown. Follow me.
Follow my people, man. That's family right there. Hey, man, we shall appreciate you for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Getting locked in, whatever you want to call it, linking up, you know what I'm saying, with Smoke Dogg TV. I'm the host, BiggZacc214. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy DJ Chizzle Beats. Y'all be sure to go check him out, man. You got some fire shit, man. I wouldn't lie to you, man. You know I'll fly to you before I lie to you, man. And that's how we doing it, man. It's the lifestyle. Anything else you want to say before we go?
Man, yo, follow me on DJChizzle.com. You know what I'm saying? You'll see me. I got the red joint, man. DJ Chizzle Beats, man. Holla at me. That's all I'm talking about, man. Let's go, man. Thanks for having me. And we out of here.
That's what it is, bro. Stay tuned, man. Hit me up, man. We locked in. You know what it is.
You already, man. Appreciate it, man.
Yes,
Thanks.
sir. Likewise.
Salute.